Hello subscribers, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am back with a new video. Today I will let you know 20 amazing Excel functions that will make you advance in Excel. So before starting this video, if you are new on my channel, you can just do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification of my new video. So let's get started. Our first function is VLOOKUP. So how we can use VLOOKUP? So what we want right now, if you see we have employee ID, full name, job title and department. For this employee ID, I want to find out these three columns, that is full name, job title and department from this data set. So now in this scenario, what we can do, we can use VLOOKUP is equal to VLOOKUP. Then what is your lookup value? So lookup value is nothing, just we have to find out this employee ID. So we will select this lookup value, then comma, what is my table array? Table array is your database. So we will select our database. Shift control right arrow key you can use, then down arrow key you can use to select your whole data. Then if I want to go back to my formula, you can just press control backspace, then comma. So what is the column index number in this case? So right now I have to find out full name. So we can just press 2 because we have this full name on second column of my table array that I have selected. So right now I will just type here 2 for column index number, then comma. Now we have this true or false, means we have to find out the exact match only right now. So just we can just type here false, even we can type here 0. So right now if you see in my database, we have the same name that we have lookup right now, that we are getting in return. We have that same database. And now what I want to find out this job title and department also. So what we can do, we can freeze our range. This we can freeze by pressing F4, and also we can freeze our lookup value because it will not change. Then we have this true or false that we have to take same, and now we can drag this, but right now we are getting only name, so we have to change our index number. Column index number we have to change to 3 for job title because we have job title in column 3. Then we have to change for department, we have to type for a column index number 4. So now we are getting department. So this is the simple method we have for VLOOKUP, but also we have advanced level VLOOKUP. What we can do, we can use is equal to VLOOKUP. We can select our lookup value, then comma, what is table array, we will select this range only. This whole data we have to select, then comma we can use. Then you can use curly brackets when you are typing this column index number. So now what I want this data to be populate in one go. So if you see, we have here first job title, then we have full name, then we have department. So for job title, we have that job title in third column. So we will type here 3. Then we have full name on second column, so we can type 2. And for department, which is on fourth column, so we will type 4. We can use curly brackets when we are populating this data in a one go. Then you can use comma, and for exact match you can type 0. Close the bracket and you will get data populated in a one go. This is how we can use advanced VLOOKUP in Excel. Okay, moving to next function, which is XLOOKUP. So XLOOKUP is mainly used when you want to find out some data for the lookup value. So right now just we are using this XLOOKUP. What is my lookup value? This is my lookup value. Then comma, what is the lookup array? So where you have this employee ID. So where we have that employee ID, we have that employee ID in our first column. So we will select this range. Then if I want to go back to my formula, I can press Control backspace. Then comma, what is the return array? So I want full name, job title and department. So simply we can select the column of full name, job title and department. Then you can go back and press bracket and you will get your result in a one go. So I think so this XLOOKUP is more powerful function we have. So now we have different scenario. We have this employee ID. Again, I'm going to apply that XLOOKUP. Simply we have to select this employee ID, which is my lookup value. What is the lookup array? Lookup array is nothing. You have to select your lookup range where you have that employee ID. Then comma. Now return array is nothing. That is your return data that you want. So I have just selected these three columns. Now I want to go back to my formula. I can press Control backspace, close your bracket. So right now I'm getting this hash NA error because this employee ID is not present in my data. If you see, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to search here by pressing Control F, Control V. See, we don't have that employee ID. So right now, just to showcase you, I have taken this example. So just if you want to remove this hash NA or if you want to change this hash NA to any new name or any text you want to give instead of this hash NA, what you can do, you can even use in XLOOKUP, you have more syntax like comma you can use. We have this if not found. If value is not found, you can use in double quote that the text you need. So simply you can type not found. Any text you can type here. So this is how you can just change your hash NA to not found or any text you can give here. So this is the second scenario we have for using XLOOKUP. We have more things like match mode and search mode. Right now I will just showcase you what is the use of that. So I'm just taking this example again. Okay, I will take the code which is this one. See, right now I'm getting this data. But suppose if you have this employee code again, just I'm taking example, if you have this employee code, I'm going to paste this employee code here. So we have unique employee code always, but I'm taking example right now. So if you see, right now we are getting data which is on this employee code, but right now we have two employee codes, same employee codes we have. If I want the second data of this, like we have given this employee code on two full name, right? So if I want second data, so what we can do in this scenario, we have the match mode. So match mode is simple. We have to select this exact match. Then we have search first to last, which is the search mode, or search last to first. So in this case, we will select this last to first. Now we are getting second data populated. So this is how you can get with the help of XLOOKUP. You can use search mode in this scenario. If you have the same employee IDs or same like we have PO numbers or any number you have or any text you have, you are just looking for, you can use this. So just I'm moving to next function, which is DGET function. So same as if you want to find out, if you want to search this lookup value from your database, you want to populate the data here, so you can use DGET also. DGET open bracket, first you have to select your database. What is the database? The database is nothing, you have to select your whole data. Then comma. Now we have this field. So what is the field? Field is nothing that you want to search. So I want this lookup value, this full name I want to search from this database. So this is my field. And what is my criteria in this case? We have to select this lookup value with the headings we have to select. So I'm going to close the bracket and I'm getting that name. Now if I'm going to drag this, see, I'm getting this numeric error, right? So why I'm getting this numeric error? Because the ranges are changed. So for dragging purpose, you have to freeze that range first. So I'm going to freeze this. by pressing F4, and also I'm going to freeze this range by pressing F4. Now you can drag your formula and you will get correct result. So this is how you can use DGET function. So just I'm moving to next function, which is index match. So simply you can use index match by using is equal to index. What is the array in this case? So array is nothing, you have to select your whole database. If you want to go back to your formula, you can press Control backspace, and also you can freeze this range. But right now I will just showcase one new advanced method to do this without freezing this. So you can just press comma, and now for raw number you can use match. What is the lookup value? This is the lookup value that I have to find out. So you can use comma. What is the lookup array? Lookup array is the employee code range. This is the lookup array. Then comma, I want exact match, so I will type 0, close your bracket. Then you can use comma. In column number, you have to type here curly brackets because I want that result in one go. So we can just type curly brackets, and full name is on second column, job title third column, department fourth column, and just close your bracket, and you will get your result in one go with the help of index match. So this is how you can use index match. So just I'm moving to next function, which is filter function. So right now for using this filter function, I will get the same result like lookup, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index match. I'm using here filter function. Filter, open bracket. What is the array in this case? So array is this that you want in return. So I want in return full name, job title, and department. So I will select the data, this one, these three column we have to select. Then comma we can use, and for include part you can select your employee ID column. And now you can use one trick, which is you can use here is equal to and select your lookup value and close the bracket, and you are getting result with the help of filter also. So filter function is not used for this purpose for looking a value. It is used when you want to filter your data. So for this you can use that filter function. So right now I want to filter that sales data from that database. So just I will use filter, open bracket. So what is the array in this case that you want in return? So I want in return these three column I want to in return. Then you can use comma, and now in this include part you can just select. So where we have that include, yes, in include part we can select here this department column because we have that sales in this include part. Then you can use is equal to, and now you can just press here, you can select this cell and close the bracket, and you're getting data related to sales only. If you see this employee code, which is 00005, you can search here. Yes, it is related to sales only. And next you are getting this 000022, you're getting this. So you can see here it is just related to sales. So moving to next function, which is lookup function. So lookup function only you can use when you have range should be sorted in ascending order. So simply if you want to use lookup function, the range should be in ascending order. So if you use here lookup function, first you have to select your lookup value. This is my lookup value. You have to freeze this because we are going to drag this to right side. So just press F4, then comma. What is the lookup vector? Lookup vector is nothing. You have to select your lookup range. This is the lookup range, and we have to freeze this again. Then comma you can use, and your result vector is nothing that you want in return. So I want in return as this column. Just close the bracket, and you're getting that result. Now I'm going to drag this to right side, and I'm getting this result which is the correct one. You can see here, yes, it is correct. Okay, so just I'm moving to next function, which is HLOOKUP. So for HLOOKUP, it is called horizontal lookup. If you have data like this, like in horizontal format, you can look up your value. Simply, you can use HLOOKUP, select your lookup value. This is your lookup value, then comma. So now what is the table array? You have to select your full table. Now in row index numbers, simply you can use that curly brackets method. Now what I want in return full name, job title and department. So we can type 2, comma 3, comma 4, close curly bracket, then comma. For exact match, you can type 0 and you are getting that result. If you see, we are getting correct result. So just I'm moving to next function, which is the SUMIF. So right now I want to find out sum of salary for sales department. I want to find out. So I will apply here SUMIF function. So what is the range in this scenario? So range will be your criteria range. So range for criteria. So I want to find out sales. So I will select the range, this one, which is the department range. Then comma. So what is the criteria? So for criteria, we can just select your this cell, which is called sale. Even you can type in double quote sales, right? Then comma, what is the sum range? So I want sum of salary. So I have that column of salary. Yes, this is the column. So simply we can select this range and close the bracket, and we're getting sum of salary. This is how we can use SUMIF function. Now I'm going to use COUNTIF function. So simply if you want to count the entries of sales department, not the entries, we can say just you want to count out, just you want to count employees of sales department, if you can use this COUNTIF function. So what is the range is in this scenario? Range is nothing, you have to select your department column, then comma. Now what is the criteria? Simply you have to select this cell. This is my criteria because we have to find out sales head count. So simply you can close the bracket and you're getting count of your sales department. So just I'm moving to next function, which is the sequence function. So sequence function is nothing. If you want some sequence, you can use the sequence function. Simply I will showcase some example. Is equal to sequence. What is the row? Row, you can just type that you want, I want here 100 rows in one column. So if you type this only, you will get your serial number in a one go. And after this, we have two more syntax like start. So I want starting number to be 2. And then I want steps 2. Then I will get this 2 table like this. Same as you can use here 3 and so on. You can just type. This is the steps. Steps means the gap between the numbers. You can just type here. Okay. And then you have the sequence. Even you can just use like you can just multiply it by 2. You can use like this also. So this is how you can use sequence function. Just I'm moving to next function, which is indirect function. So indirect is nothing. If you want to get your data indirectly, like we have this cell number which is B65, and if you go to this B65 now, if I type here B65, see, I will just move to this B65. We have this name on B65. So if you want that data to be directed, means indirectly you want that data, you can use this indirect function. Just to showcase you indirect, what is the reference text here? Simply you have to select this cell, and if you select this cell, you will get indirectly that name. See, so this is how we can use indirect function. So just I'm moving to next function, which is this group by function, just to showcase you how we can use group by. So right now we have that scenario, find department wise. sum of annual salary we have to find out by using group by function is equal to group by what is the row field. So I want in row field that departments. So just you have to select the department column, then comma. What is the values? So values what I want sum of annual salary. So simply you can select this is the column for annual salary. Simply you can use Control Shift up arrow key and just use down by pressing Shift and down arrow key, and you have to select this range, then comma. What is the function I want? So I want function is sum. So simply you can type here sum, then comma. Now we have this field header you want or not. So I want that headers also. But right now, if you want that headers, you have to select your range with the headers. So we can just go into change this range, and also this one, we can just change that range to D1 because we want headers also. So we can just type here like we want headers. So we can just give here 3 for headings and close the bracket. And now you can see we have this department wise sum of annual salary, and also we are getting this total. So this is how we can use group by function. Now I'm moving to next function, which is the pivot by function. So simply pivot by, also we can just find out the department wise sum of salary, but we want to add gender column also in this pivot by. So we will just use pivot by open bracket. Now what is the row field? Row field is nothing, just the same we have. So I want this department first, then comma, what is the column field? So in column field, I want genders. So just I'm going to select this gender column, then comma. What is the values? This annual salary is the values. What is the function you want? I want sum. So I will select this sum. You can even type sum, then comma. What is the field header? Field header you want to showcase. So just we will type here 3 and close the bracket. So you are getting this result. So we are getting this 0 also because we have select full whole column we have select. That's where we are getting this 0. So this is how we can use pivot by function. So just I'm moving to next function, which is wrap rows. So simply if you have data like this, first I have employee ID's full name, job title, then we have this employee ID, then name, then job title. So if you have data like this, you can use wrap rows function to wrap this data. Simply you can use wrap rows, select your vector. Vector is nothing, you have to select your full range, then comma. What is the wrap count you want? So if you see, we have 1 2 3, means we have to wrap 3 times. So simply you can type 3 and close the bracket. It will just wrap your data like this. Then we have this wrap calls function. So right now we are getting that data in a rows form. Now we want that data in calls form. So simply we can just type wrap calls, and we can select our vector. So vector is nothing, this is the vector, then comma. Now same we want wrap count is 3. So just we can type 3, and now I'm getting that data in a column form. So just I'm moving to next function, which is the to call function. So if you want whole data to be placed in one column, you can use to call function. Simply you have to select your array. So this is the array. So just I'm placing that formula here only, and you can see I'm getting that whole data in one column. Same as you want that data in one row, you can use to row function. To row, you have to select your array. So what is the array? Same array I'm going to select. This is the array, and you can see right now I'm getting this right now I'm getting this spell error. Why I'm getting this spell error? Okay, I think so just because of some data we have. So if I'm going to insert Okay, we have more data here, so it will just showcase when you insert some like, okay, I will take some less data. I will just select less range just to showcase you. If you select some range, it will just showcase all the data in one row. So I have just selected less data. Now I'm getting that whole data in one row. So this is how you can use this. Now I'm just moving to next function, which is PMT function. PMT is nothing, just you have to find out monthly installment. If you want to find out, you can use PMT function. So PMT you can use by using is equal to PMT open bracket. First you have to select your rate. So what is the rate? This is the rate, and divide it by 12, because this is the yearly rate. We have to find out monthly installment, so we have to convert this into monthly installment. Like monthly rate we have to convert, then comma we can use. NPR is nothing, we have period. Period is called that NPR. So this is also like we have in years, so we have to convert this into a month, so you can just multiply it by 12. Then comma, what is the PV? PV is present value, so present value is the loan amount. Just close the bracket. Right now I'm getting that monthly installment in minus, so if you want to convert this into a positive, you can use in front of this PV, you can use minus, and it's done. This is how you can use PMT function. So we have only left with two functions, which is VSTACK and HSTACK. So just to showcase you VSTACK, to combine your data of series, okay, we have to combine data of sales, finance, and IT sheet in vertical format. So if you see, we have sales, finance, and IT sheet. So we can just combine these datas into vertical format with the help of VSTACK function. Is equal to VSTACK. First is what is the array first? So we have to select this sales data. Then comma, what is the second array? This finance data. And what is third data? We have this IT data. So you can see here, we have that data vertically combined. You can see we are getting IT, we are getting finance, we are getting sales. So this is how you can combine your data with the help of VSTACK function in vertical format. Now we are going to combine this data in horizontal format. So we will use this HSTACK function. Open bracket, just we have to select array 1, which is this sales data. Now we will select this finance data. Now we will select this IT data. And now you can see here, we have this sales data here. Then we have after employee IDs, we have this finance data. And then we have this IT data. So this is how we can use this HSTACK function. So I have covered these 20 functions, which are, I think so, all are advanced level. And even you have learned all these functions in a simple way. So if you like this video, don't forget to share this video. And if you have any query regarding these function, if you have any query, you can just comment on comment section. You can do comment on comment section. And if you want this practice sheet, you can download it from description. You can download it. Thank you so much for watching this video.